Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and this one here is going to be kind of a harsh one. It might even be a scary one for some of you, because what we're going to do is we're going to be looking deep into our souls. Like I said, this channel here is for the sentimental junkies like me that kind of look into everything and try to see some sort of like value, and look into books and movies and try and get the little, you know, the little crumb of like actual life lessons from it. And in this video it'll be no different, because there was one quote that I remember from Game of Thrones, which Maester Aemon says to Jon Snow, and it was, "Kill the boy and let the man be born." To give you guys a little bit of context, Jon Snow, one of the main guys, needed to do something, and he was very scared about doing it. He didn't know how people would react. He had so many doubts about himself, and then he comes to this guy to try and get his advice, and he tells him,
"Kill the boy and let the man be born."
Because there is that little boy inside all of us that hasn't grown, that is very scared, that loves comfort, that doesn't want to leave the boundaries that he knows so well. He doesn't want to leave it. And so what we are doing, we're going to grab that little, this might get us flagged, bear with me. We're going to grab that boy, and we're going to take him to the chopping blocks, and we are going to get rid of him. That is what we're going to do. And so what I did was, and what you guys can do to follow along, is to write all of the, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the fate of the little boy. I'm being serious, bro. We're getting rid of him. Getting rid of him. So I wrote out a whole list of all the things that I consider the little boy inside me. All of my fears, essentially. So we are going to be getting raw and absolutely vulnerable here. And so the way I wrote this was, by killing the boy, this is what I should do. Don't feel like you can't do it. Don't feel like you have to know how to do it. I.e., when I know everything, that's when I'll start. But you can start and learn as you go along. Don't feel like it's too much. I.e., when you take on a lot of tasks and now you're feeling like, yeah, you can never get this done. Now you can't do it alone. Imposter syndrome, your lack of value, too scared, don't have the heart, lack of drive, lack of self-belief, lack of confidence, perfectionism. And all of these things are basically stuff that, like, even when I was starting this video, and even as I am talking to you now, a lot of me is like, this isn't making sense, this is not any value to anyone, why are you doing this, oh my god, we're still talking, this is still going on, he hasn't stopped. That is constantly the loop that is going on inside my head, and that stops me from uploading. I'm more comfortable in the setting of a podcast, because it's like, not only am I doing it with my friend, but also because it's not on me. Whereas this is just me. And so it's like, where would the value come from? You know, you don't matter. This doesn't matter. None of this matters. Just wrap it up. And the craziest part is, my dream is for my voice to have value. For the things I create, the things I put out, the things I do to have value. And so, for me to do that, I have to get past this loop that is inside my head. I have to kill the boy. There is no other way. It's one or the other. We both can't live. I can't be scared and trying to chase my goals at the same time. And so hopefully you guys have written down all the stuff as well that you are feeling. The boy inside you, or the little girl, whatever. That you are feeling inside you, because it will manifest to more than this. It will manifest not only to your dreams, as I've said, but also manifest in starting a family, getting married. You know, are you where you need to be to get married? Can you get married with how you are? Can you provide? Will you bring value? All of these things here will start to weigh on you and start to crush you, so then when you have to take that leap of faith, you will not do it. You will not do it. You will get to a point when that neuroplasticity, that flexibility in your brain of being able to accept new challenges and take on new things and to adapt will start to get more and more and more rigid until eventually you'll be set in your ways. You know, you'll get to a point where you become the old dog that you can't teach new tricks. So while you can learn new tricks, the first thing we have to do is we have to kill the boy and let the man be born. That's what we have to do. And we do that this year, and we do that now aesthetically, because obviously Inspire is all about aesthetics. So yeah, hopefully this made some sense to you and we've taken things from it. Number one, write down all the things that make up the little boy. Number two, how you go about destroying it. For example, for me to destroy what the thoughts that go through my head is, I have to put this out. I have to. And slowly but surely I will get over the fact that this isn't as daunting as it may seem. And then number three, setting plans to go about that, to make sure that little boy is gone for good. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed that one again. Honestly, I appreciate every single one of you guys that listen to the podcast, that watch our stuff. It means a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You know what I mean? Otherwise, we'll be doing more than killing the little boy. We'll be coming for you. So hit that button. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.